So guys, we are on our way down to Talledega National Forest in Alabama for a camping trip. I got Sammy here with me, and we are currently driving through, I guess it's tropical storm or Hurricane Nicole, or I'm not sure. At this point, I guess it's just raining. I don't know, but it's coming down good. We've got our rooftop tent from Cascadia Vehicle Tents. More on that later, but I bought a tent that's supposed to leak in the rain. They sent a different cover out that's supposed to address that issue, but man, we're sure testing it right now. So hopefully when we get into camp, our tent is dry. But I wanted to just show you the conditions we got going on right now.
Well, good morning, everybody. It's about 6:30 here in the Talladega National Forest. 6:30 a.m. Time zone recently changed, so last night it was dark by 5 o'clock. So we got into camp maybe around 4:45. We did a little bit of exploring. I'll show you what we got going on here. So this is our new addition. This is the CVT. This is actually a Pioneer. There's a really funny story about this tent. I guess CVT, Cascadia Vehicle Tents, had gotten a shipment in of hybrid tents. So kind of the soft shell on the outside, but underneath, I don't know if you can see here, is this diamond plating, and it was meant to be have rails and whatnot that you could mount stuff when it was closed. But the cover that came with the tent originally leaked when it was closed. It wasn't waterproof, so they had a massive sale on these. I think like 70% off. I think I got this for $1,200 with shipping to my door. And then they gave you a normal cover to cover it. So last night we were driving through Tropical Storm Nicole on the way down, and it was coming down hard. And I was kind of like, I sure hope that cover works, and it did. It was dry. So I want to show you a little bit of what we're doing now. I've got the world's simplest grill. This is just called this is the Coleman bottle top stove. The bottle for fuel is also the stand. Man, I don't think I paid more than $50 for this, but the heating element is awesome. It's a little unsteady at times because the base isn't huge, so if you stick a huge pan on there, it's not so good. But we cooked some burgers last night, boiling water for coffee. I like this when I want something quick. I actually much prefer to cook over a wood fire for dinners and stuff, but if we're tight on time, this is my preferred way. It's just something quick, and I like this because the box it came in is right here, so it packs up super small. I had it in this bin with some other stuff. It's a fast little stove. Super easy. So this trip to Alabama was a little bit different in that normally we're the ones planning the events and running the trail rides. On this event, our new friend Phil and his wife Dorothy invited us down to Alabama to join just a group ride that they were doing, that they had organized. So I was enjoying actually being in the back for once and getting to see everybody else get through stuff before we tackled it. So it was just a nice change for us. This first day out on the trails, we definitely hit a lot of water crossings that were fairly deep. We were joined out on the trails by Phil in his Wrangler, two other kind of lifted build-out Wranglers, and then Phil's son Cullen has a lifted Subaru Forester.
Yeah, you're definitely more experienced than this.
Oh, I was just kidding. You're doing great, man. I'm sitting back there. I'm like, I should probably film some of this.
Yeah.
I bet you there's some cool stuff happening up here.
Yeah, let me give you some momentum.
Oh! What do you? It was the mirror. I don't know.
It's a family tradition.
Yeah, it must be. You know, I have a kinetic rope if you need that.
I'm taking a backwards tug. What do you think?
Maybe I don't see. I didn't give it a good look. I just was watching you guys, but he's got nothing there.
You can't back up because your bumpers hit the dirt.
So
Kids?
Do you have a?
I need to be pulled this way somehow.
Right. Well,
I don't know.
Do you have is there any, I've got some soft shackles and stuff we can connect under there.
Well, you could even if you come up. Yeah, we could do a snatch block here too.
where's your tongue? Is it on the other side, unfortunately?
Yeah, it is on the other side.
On the side that's buried.
Yeah, well, it's not buried.
If you can get to it.
I can get to it. Okay.
Do you have a snatch block too, or no?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I was watching YouTube videos on how to do this stuff. Yeah, and then Dan was just saying we need to have some practical experience with this. So
I did. I just said it. I'm like,
we did.
I want to do it. Like when there's others around that have knowledge too.
One thing I like about our winch, we have a remote control, and we don't have to have a cable, and so you can kind of get real far away from that line, so you don't need to worry about it snapping. So I was about 20. One of the guys I was using, a really small guy, had a winch, no snap stuff. No, I'm sitting right here. Yeah, it's pulling. It is pulling.
See, Sammy, this is what I'm talking about. Look at all the wheels that don't have traction are going to spin because he can't direct the power to the other side. That's called an open differential.
AKA a bad differential.
Well, makes it a little more challenging, that's for sure.
Go, faster. There you go, just a little bit. Perfect. More. There you go. Okay.
After we got Cullen kind of winched out of the ditch, it was my turn to go through. Everybody else kind of assumed here that I was cool and fine, I guess because I do this a lot. But this was actually the first time we had the extra load on our truck bed. The tent weighs around 220 pounds, and then I think our rack is about 70, and then we had all our gear with us, so I could definitely tell that we were not as agile out on the trails as we normally are. Here I'm probably pitched about 25 degrees or so as I'm kind of trying to find the other side of this V-notch to level my truck out. A little precarious. The guys, I guess, did see me kind of looking a little weird back there and hopped out of their cars. A little late, but just to kind of check on me. So this was definitely a bit of a shakeout run for us. First time with the rooftop tent, first time with the rack, first time with all the gear. So we learned kind of where to put gear and not to put gear, and also just kind of feeling out what it's like to have that extra load back there. There will be videos coming up on the roof rack that we have, as well as the tent. So if you're interested in that information and you're not yet a subscriber, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the bell so you know when new videos come out.
Good morning. So this is day 2 of our Alabama adventure. Today we are going to Chocoloco Mountain Park. I'm sure I'm not saying that right. Chocoloco, something like that. It's a off-road park that's in Jacksonville, Alabama. I've never been there before. Phil, who's with us, has never been there before. Seems like it's the kind of place you take your heavily modified rock buggy to, and they might also have some trails for us. So we'll see. We're gonna go check it out. probably stay on what they would classify some easier trails based on the videos that I saw online. But we're gonna go check that out. We've got Phil and his JL with the 2-inch lift, and then we've got a lifted 2-inch lifted Subaru. Phil's son Cullen has a lifted Subaru. I think he said he has 30-inch tires, no 4-low, no lockers, so it'll be fun to see how he does out on the trails. So,
all right, guys, we are at Chocolaco. It took a little bit to find it, and it's an honor system pay, so we just kind of paid and put our money in an envelope. So we'll see how this works out. We were the only ones to sign in today, so hopefully we don't get in too much trouble, because we might be just out here for a little bit. We should probably take a picture of the phone number that says help needed.
Good idea.
You know, just in case, just in case we need help. But yeah, we're gonna go up and air down and see how this works out. All right, so we are scooting up. This one put me quite on my side. Colin in his Subaru Forester has been scooting up stuff that I did not think he could scoot up. So we're gonna let him give a run on this one and see how it goes. So he's got a way he's got to do things is it's all momentum pretty much. See, I was thinking actually more drivers, stay up higher on the. You just got to come around this wedge, like come up. Now back, now back. Come on. Stay on it. All right, let me pull up. All right, so sometimes when you go to off-road parks like this, scale is not really quickly noticeable. And we were aiming for one trail and we already missed that turn, so this is supposed to be a black. So before we come all the way down, I wanted to make sure this was something that was intelligent to do. So we're gonna try that. I think I see why maybe it's a black. Couple steps coming up. A little steppy there. Doesn't look too terrible. Definitely steep. All right, so just walked Scenic View, which is a black. There's one big step section. Doesn't seem too terrible. It's always good to get out and walk a trail before you actually get yourself fully committed. And then, you know, get yourself in a really bad spot. So I'll go talk to the guys. This one looks like it'd be an interesting climb going up because it's pretty steep and rocky. Sure the camera doesn't show perspective, but I could see, and it's loose rock, so that would be a tough thing to climb up. But we're going down, so hopefully that's doable. So on this trip, it was just Sammy and I. I was definitely missing Lauren and Caleb and Nora, the rest of our crew. As we've kind of settled down, Lauren's been working full time, Caleb's started college, so we're kind of navigating some changes here. So I was definitely missing them some on this trip, but was happy to have Phil and his son kind of helping out.
Not that hard, I would. That's perfect. You got this stuff a little bit more. A little bit more fast. That's good.
Yep, you're clear of the rock.
This side looks great. I might go.
Yep.
Maybe not. I mean, from here, you've missed the stuff is all I'm saying.
Yeah, and you're clear of the rock too.
Saying I'm clear?
Yeah, your rear tire is up on it right now. So. Yep, you're good. It was hairier on this side, Dad, than what you saw.
That's what I was saying.
I'm gonna try to miss that rock entirely.
Yeah, because his bumper is real close to that.
Yep.
Yellow Ocean was now getting off their stuff.
Yep.
Slow down.
Slow down.
Now I'd come passenger, yeah. Straighten out, straighten out. Slow, slow, slow. Go real slow. You're gonna clear it. You're fine. Just go slow. Nice and slow. Here's your back. Slow, slow. Good job. All right, I'll get out of your way here. That is, yeah. Says he wants a spot, but keeps going anyway. Come, driver. Driver, driver, driver. Okay, nice and slow. You're coming down over, you're fine there. You're gonna come down. Here comes. Okay. Yep. Nice and slow for your back. There it is. All right. Let's get rest of the way. All right, so we came up a section that had kind of some deep ruts. I had to give it a little gas. I definitely scraped coming over this breakover. And then we got Colin in the Subaru. He's about to try it. I'm not sure what he's got hanging low. I think I was scraping my diff just a little bit, so I had to stay on the momentum. So yeah, we'll see if he can do it. I'd definitely be impressed. Yeah, for sure. This is pretty rutted out. Definitely. And steep. See why I was dragging right there. So, Colin, is your plan to try to stay out of the rut, or are you just going to kind of give it gas and see what happens?
I'm going to try to stay out of the rut with my driver's tire on the side that you're on.
Okie dokie. Well, just so you know, once you get going on this, you do not want to stop.
Sounds like a plan. I've been calculating it out, and I think I've got a good one.
All right. You're clear. Oh man. He's fighting for every inch here. You're doing good, man.
Alright, I'm gonna try to go the same time you went.
I don't know that you got. Don't go. I wouldn't. I can tug you from there if you need it.
I'm gonna give it 2 more guys.
Hang on. Let me get you from the front. You got a lot that you're hanging up on here. No, and you'll see. I'm surprised you made it that far, but I think that's gonna be it. All right, let me grab a line for you.
All right, I'm gonna stay on the brake.
Yeah, you're still rolling, man.
I gotta stay on the brakes.
Do you have a parking brake there or no?
It's
Okay. All right, I'll try to be quick.
So on this winch setup, I actually had to pull out an extra strap to give me some more length from my winch. We did our best to kind of pad that synthetic line and watch it, make sure it wasn't rubbing on anything. Just have to be very careful that you're not letting it rub across rocks or something like that. Under load, it's very easy to cut those. They're not very good with abrasion.
Well, actually, the rope is off of it, the whole winch. Okay, because now it's just the tow strap is on. He's gonna try it from there. He's gonna try it from here.
All right, so we got him this far. I think maybe he'll be all right the rest of the way. I just got to get out of his way now. And then we're gonna assume Phil will just skate up here. No worries. Yeah, yeah, I would. I wouldn't, just in the bed's fine. You wanna kind of spot me back here a little bit too? All right, so we're up.
That was a lot of fun, man. This thing is full of surprises. It's just a 20-year-old craft house Subaru. A lot of love. Cheapest mods I could find. Made it up the hill eventually with a little bit of help. But that's...
What year is this?
2001.
2001, you said you paid $1,000 for it.
Yeah, $1,000 for it. It's got a 2-inch lift, 30-inch tires. I put some skid plates on it. Got the light rail and the snorkel.
Snorkel.
And yeah, besides that, it's all stock, 200,000 miles.
Nice, man.
Daily driver for the most part, and the more dents and dings I get, the better it looks.
So you definitely have been getting further than I thought you would get now, and mostly because there's no low gear,
It's just,
no differential, locking, anything, limited slip, nothing.
It's all-time all-wheel drive, just like every Subaru, or 99% of them. Some of them had a limited slip differential. This one doesn't. It was right when they started to do like an option for that. So that's my next upgrade, is a rear locking diff, and that should have gotten me up the hill.
Oh, for sure.
Oh yeah.
I think a locking, well, it would help. Once you like are dragging your whole, I was tugging quite a bit there until you were able to, but no, I mean, that's just ground clearance. That's.
Oh, yeah. And this thing's a ground clearance king. Like everything's tucked up underneath.
Yeah.
It's got transaxle setup instead of the straight axles that Jeeps have, and so there's basically nothing up the middle. It's
That's-
really
Yeah, you've been doing great, man. Staying out of the ruts so far. So far. Ooh. You're on your diff. Yeah. Oh. Yep. No. Whoa. Not that high.
Were you talking about going around the tree?
No, so what I was trying to get, no. Is, because you were staying out of it pretty good, but what if you were higher on that and, till at least you got to that tree root, and then if you came down there, well, that's where we drug calling. I don't know. We might just have to hook you up, but more. Yeah, I mean, it's you're just gonna drag your diff through it if you can do that. You're definitely gonna drag a diff. That's how I got up, but I have just a little bit bigger tire, but I had to just, I almost wonder if like a 4 high and just like let things spin, you know? Maybe just a little bit touchback. I mean, if you're going for momentum, yeah, like there.
And since I moved it forward, his seatbelt won't work.
Yeah, that's because he's on the brake. You're in it pretty good there, man. But that's not bad. I wouldn't go too far back. Are you, was that 4 high? 4 low? Okay. I don't think you, I mean, it looked decent, but I don't even know that lockers are what you need here. I think you need lots of wheel spin and lots of momentum, but it's your rig. I mean, you are going to scrape the whole way here, but it seems to be fairly soft. But I don't know that I don't know. Unless you're going to just do a whole new shot. I mean, I guess you're kind of like making a trough for your diff, right? If you keep going.
So what that last part was going 4 high.
What's that?
Last part I was going in 4 high.
And-
When I went back,
Oh, you shifted into 4 high while you were going?
no,
Just
right
now.
Oh, just now?
Just to let you know why I reversed it. So we'll try 4 high.
Well, do what you think. I mean, I don't know. Like you need no momentum, and I just know sometimes when I'm in 4 low, it wants to slow everything down so much, and that's. It's up to you, man. Well, were you in 4 high and no lockers? I don't know that you're going to be able to start there. I mean, from here, I guess I would do 4 low and lockers, because if you're going to make a run from here, because you're not going to build enough momentum where you're at. But even so, this is a pretty easy pull if we just need to hook you up.
Yeah, we might be right.
I mean, or you can. I mean, you got a winch, so we can just, yeah. Yeah. You had a little let off there, man. I think.
I didn't think so. Hey, we're done.
You're done? All right, we'll hook you up.
So we were able to hook up Phil's winch to try to do a direct line, single line pull. He's got a worn winch, and as you see, it was able to bring up tension, but eventually it's going to get to the point where it just kind of craps out and was unable to really tug him.
Nothing, the rope is not moving at all. Nothing.
it's like it hit a certain tension and it's like, no, you're too stuck, I'm not gonna pull harder. The Warren, I mean, he acted like there was some sort of tension.
That doesn't even make sense.
It sure doesn't to me, but, well, I can, all right, I'll get my truck. Okay, so we hooked up a winch, and it's a Warren winch, and it brought up tension, the clutch is engaged, and then it just like stops pulling.
Got no chooch.
It's like it's like rated for 2,000 pounds or something. I don't know, but it's not. It's for probably 10,000, I would think. Anyway, let me go get mine and we'll hook it up.
So another option we could have done here and would have done if the equipment was handy was just to do a double line pull with a snatch block. Phil doesn't have a snatch block yet. I think hopefully he will get one soon. I have a snatch block, but all my gear was buried in the back of my truck bed under all our camping stuff. So rather than take time to kind of tug and pull all that out, I decided just to bring my truck down again and do a single line pull.
We winched Phil up a little bit. He's getting a little high centered again. Let's see if we can't drive out instead of hooking up. All right, so you were coming up, it popped out of 4 low, and that's why you stopped. Your Jeep is telling you, man, this is, well, I mean, what do you want me, you want to pull, or? It's up to you, man, at this point. Like, you've got just a little bit, like just a little bit, and then I think you're good. But I'll hook you up if you want, it's all right. I would go back and then just come higher on this side when you come up, if you can. Huh? 5 feet. A little bit more. Aim your tail this way. Yeah. All right. It's not, I see what, I mean, you're getting a little lift. I'll drag it if you want to be drugged. Huh? One more time? I'd go a little bit more if you're going to go back a little more. Because it flattens out right here a little bit. Well, I mean, it's still steep, but so I would go from about there if you're gonna do it. Yeah, I would. And then, can you stay? Will it let you stay a little bit passenger on the way up, or no? I mean, that's what I would try to aim for. I'm ready, but I don't mind pulling you. All right. All right, we got it. All right, this is Sammy.
Bye.
Doing the zip line. He's been waiting to do this.
So guys, that's going to wrap this one up. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. We had a lot of fun down there with Phil and Dorothy, getting to check out some new places. Again, stay tuned for some more videos coming out on our tent and the roof rack, and we just got more content coming. So if you've not yet subscribed, consider doing that, and we will see you guys again real soon.